Hello, how is everybody? I am doing good. I am here for days 25, 26, and 27 for Gluebook January. So all we have left in the envelope should be something tall, coin, footprint, puppy, and palm tree. So these are really cool. I really like these palm trees. They were like part of an ad. And so like there was a strip here of like black and white, but then here they were like super saturated color. So I thought those were kind of cool. What I've been doing, and I don't know why, it's just a weird thing. I've been putting just one of each of the prompts in my little collage. I know it's weird. And Debbie, I don't know what you had said to me. There was one thing that you had said, oh, you could put this other one in. And I'm like, can't just add a second one. No, it's only going to be one. I don't know. It's a weird thing. I know. There's no reason for it. I have no explanation, but I just, want there to be one of each. Yep. Okay. All right. So footprint, I got one. Didn't think I'd get footprint. I can't believe I did. That was from, maybe like a National Geographic or something, Nature magazine. I got something tall. So I had the Empire State Building, and I had also put this in there because, I mean, really that's a little bit better than that. Coin, check out this one. It's a hand-drawn Canadian nickel. It's from a kid's book. Oh, this was for something tall too. So columns, yeah, and then puppy. So I love the puppy and the kitty. I couldn't find any other good puppy photo with puppies by themselves, so yeah, that's what happened. I really kind of want to use these palm trees, but like these ones kind of look better, right? Maybe. Let us see. Oh, so Artemis had me up early this morning. He's kind of a jerk about it. He wakes me up at like 4 a.m. He's like, hey, Mom, I want some food, yo. Oh, my scissors. So I get up, give him some wet food. He's got plenty of dry food, but he wants wet food. So I get up and give him some wet food. I wouldn't have done this before his kidney disease diagnosis, by the way. He used to try to get me up in the middle of the night to feed him, and I'd tell him, no, go have some snack. And snack is his kibble. That's what we call it. So he'd begrudgingly go back down his stool and go around the bed and go to the kitchen and eat some snack. But now I get out of bed. So I fed him at 4 a.m. Then he was slapped me in the face again at 7 a.m. Turns out, I think he just woke up and he was just like, oh, I'm hungry. Come on, Mom, get up. He didn't even go check his dish because he still had wet food in there from 4 a.m. Cat. Pain in the butt. So he has been bugging because there's a leftover pork chop in the fridge right now. That's what we had last night for supper. So he has been bugging me all morning. But he finally stopped for a bit because the sunshine is on the back of the couch in the living room. So he's up there. He's up there basking in the sun. He'll do that some days. He follows the sun around the room. I think that's nice. It's got a nice flow to it. What do you think? Like, I know kind of that's like really like a way nicer palm tree photo, but I just really like the gaudy colors. I like this one better because there's a lot more colors. There's a lot more like past the black and white, but it works better that way. Oh, excuse me for the Empire State Building. I'm awake, but not. You know what I mean? I'm doing good on the 100 plus pairs of pants that I have to hem. Apparently it's 106. We'll see at the end. There was an extra pair in one of the bags. Like they have them marked. Like the box I just did had 24 pairs in it. So I count them all. And it was accurate. I counted them all. So yeah, my customer just came and picked those up. So that way they can, process those and get them who they need to go to before. It's all part of one order though, for one business. It's like uniforms. So yeah, so they can at least get the stuff processed, and then Friday they'll be back to pick up the others when I'm all done those. So that's what I'm doing for the next 2+ days. Oh, guys, I went to a new optometrist today because my old optometrist, I just had, and it wasn't even the doctor himself, okay, because I really liked the doctor. He was really nice guy, except for, I went in just after my 40th birthday. So I go in and I'm like, up until that point, my eyes had always gotten better with like my glasses, whatever, like prescriptions always gotten, you know, better and better. But then I was like, right after I turned 40, I was like, I feel like they might be getting worse. So, because I mean, that happens once you get to a certain age, right? So I go in and first thing, I go in, sit down, whatever, and we're talking. I'm in like the little, you know, optometrist chair thing. And he's like, oh, you just had a big birthday, the big 40. And I'm like, yeah, okay, guy. Jerk. I mean, it's fine, but you know, it stings a little. Going from, I always have the worst problem going from one decade to another. For some reason, I think the worst was from 19 to 20 for me. I have no idea why, but 20 was just like traumatizing. Right? Anyway, and I mean, I love being in my 40s. It's awesome. So much awesomer than any of the previous decade. But yeah, anyway, I was like, okay, that's not a good way to start, you know? So I said to him, I said, I think I might need a new prescription. I said, I think my prescription is now getting stronger. And he's, so he does the whole thing or whatever. And he's like, yep. He's like, you need a new prescription and you need bifocals. Dudes, punch in the gut right there. Because, I mean, in my mind, bifocals are for little old ladies, right? My grandmother had them. Now that I say that, my grandmother wasn't that old when she had them. She's like 85 now, so she would have had them, like, at my age pretty well. But in my mind, that's a little old lady, right? Back in the day. Young people. So, yeah. Anyway, I loved him. He was great, but his office was not. They messed up my glasses like a few times, and then the latest thing was they put a prescription in my glasses. And then a few months later, I'm like, no, something's wrong. So I go in, and then they're like, oh yeah, it was the wrong prescription. So then they replaced it with another one. And then the coating on those ones totally peeled off, which is something I've never had to, like, I've had glasses my whole life, never had that happen. It like chipped all off on the inside of the lenses. So then they put new lenses in again, but I'm pretty sure they put the first prescription, not the second. So I'm like, this is not the right prescription. So I go in and then they don't even look at my glasses. I just tell them the story and they're like, oh no, it's the right prescription. They like look in the computer and it's like, no, but it might say in the computer that you put X prescription in there, but really you put Y. But anyway, so yeah, I went to a new optometrist and yes, I was right, wrong prescription. And this woman is awesome. First of all, her intern was fantastic. She was really, really young. I would say like maybe mid-20s, but this girl knew her stuff. Like we were talking about, you know, all about like my astigmatism and all this stuff and like how I don't see 3D and I actually see in 2 dimensions, but yet I'm good at perspective. And it was really cool. Like we were like sciencing it up. Yeah. So, because I said to her, she told me something and I was like, I said, I've been going to optometrists for like 45 years. I'm like, nobody has ever told me really anything about what I have. Cause like I have like super severe astigmatism. And then, yeah, like I have, like, I don't see in 3D because I don't see out of both eyes at once. Like I still see, but I use one eye at a time kind of. I know it's really weird, right? I use one eye at a time and then the other eye, like I still see out of it, but it's just like peripheral vision kind of thing. So anyway, yeah, we got talking about that and she's like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. And she told me like a bunch more stuff. And I was like, this is awesome. And then the doctor came in and she was just like the awesomest too. So I'm definitely going to them from now on. So I had gotten my glasses all picked out in December because we were using up Rob's health insurance, like whatever, we're covered for X amount for glasses every year. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to use it. If we don't use it up when it turns over January, it's going to be gone. So yeah, I went and got some new frames and then he just put it on hold or whatever till I got my prescription, my correct prescription. So I'll be going to get those today, put the order in or whatever, get my new funky glasses. Oh, and speaking of which, okay, if you don't know about the world, like, or the North American glasses conspiracy thing, it's ridiculous. It's a group of like optometrists or whatever, or like people, companies, whatever, they have a monopoly on the glasses industry. So they own like the production of the lenses. They own like the companies that make the frames. Like they've bought out Oakley. They've bought out like every company pretty well. Ray-Ban, I think. Anyway, so they can make glasses as expensive as they want. So my glasses from them, they are super strong lenses and they are bifocals. But seriously, my last pair of glasses from them was supposed to be like $1,200. And growing up, like $150 was maybe the most I ever paid for my glasses. Thick lenses or not. So I went into this guy, really, really cool local business. And everyone was telling me to go there, go there. Such funky glasses. I loved all of them. He had like these like big rhinestone cat eye, like Phyllis Diller kind of ones or whatever. It was awesome. Didn't pick those. I just picked some. They're kind of artsy though. They have like gold leaf on them or whatever on the sides. And they are handmade in, I think these ones are handmade in Israel maybe. I forget. I'll have to check when I bring in my prescription later today. Yeah, so I'm getting funky glasses. And for our coverage, he got like, yeah, a normal pair of glasses for me was like $1,200. So we had like $1,400, I think, in our like vision account or whatever, or spending account. And so what he's doing is I got new glasses with the new lenses. And then he's also putting new lenses in my sunglasses frames. He was going to let me pick new frames too, but I wanted to keep my frames because I like them a lot. And then he's also making those, like he's changing them as sunglasses, and he's also making those bifocal, all for like the $1,400. And it's like, dude, you don't have to give us deals like that. I mean, the insurance company's paying for it, but thank you. So I'm super excited. That's awesome. That's really awesome. Amazing company. If you're local to Moncton, Off the Wall Eyewear Emporium. And I think they're like head store. They have a couple stores, I think. Their head store, I think, is the one on Mountain Road. The dude in there, I'm pretty sure he's the owner, and he's awesome. All right, so I digress. I've just been talking about my glasses for like forever, but I'm excited. Yeah, day 25 is tout fini. So 26, someone dancing, ladybug, stairs, mouth, and dragon. Dancing, ladybug, stairs, mouth, and dragon. Dancing, ladybug, stairs, mouth, and dragon. It was ostrich. Pie. I love pie. I love this chicken. Dun, 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 dun. Whew, that's loud. You can hear that. It's Rob's TV in the basement. He's always got things so loud. Dancing, ladybug, stairs, mouth, and dragon. I'm always scared I'm going to miss like a good one. Like flip past it. Look at this ladybug. It's a little ladybug poem from a kid's book. Isn't that adorable? I definitely have to use that. Stairs. That's from a fashion book. Ooh, nice stairs there too, though. It's kind of better stairs, I guess, but I like the other picture better. Dancing. Another dragon. I can't believe it's almost done. Oh, mouth. Look. How's that for mouth? That's cool, eh? Ladybug. Oh, another mouth. Mona Lisa. I might use that one. It's really cool. Oh, I love this one, though. I've had this picture for forever. Came out of a magazine, and I just adore it. It's beautiful because it's watercolor. What is this? Oh, that's a lady dancing too. That's one of those, I forget his name, the French artist. It's like Art Nouveau type-ish posters or deco. Ladybug, feel like, did I just, okay. I feel like I got a lot for this grouping of 5 days. Oh wait, I think it's 6 days, that's why. Because it's the, stairs. It's the, oh, there's Maryland though, that's nice. The last days of the month. So right now I'm doing 25, 26, 27. So my next video will be the end. So 28, 29, 30, and 31. That's an old matchbook cover from a cool coffee table book my friend bought me. Okay, so there's that one. Cross that off. So I have more exciting news. Pretty sure our house is sold. I don't want to speak too soon, but papers are signed, offers accepted, and the only condition the guy has is financing, and he had a pre-approval letter. So pretty sure we're awesome. And this is the guy, he's actually the one who's been most interested in the house. He made like 3 different offers. He was the guy who wanted our microwave. I laughed about that so hard. I don't know if I told you guys that. Like when they say like what they want included, that's where they usually put, you know, appliances and draperies or, you know, like that kind of thing, window coverings. But he put the microwave in there, which, okay, it's not weird if your microwave is built in or like not even like built in, but like just in the little like cubby hole and it fits perfectly. Okay, that I understand. I could understand, but no. Our microwave just sits by itself on a cart, but it's a really nice microwave. My dad and stepmom bought it for us, I believe from Costco one year for Christmas, and it was super expensive, and it's giant, and it's got like 200 freaking buttons on it. Anyway, he wanted our microwave. I'm like, you're not getting our microwave, guy. Although by this point, after the whole back and forth and people back it out because conditions and blah 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 blah, if he would have wanted the microwave for this, you know, this time when he offered or when he sent in an offer, we would have accepted. I got to tell you, we would have been like, okay, you can have our microwave. I don't think I'm gonna use Maryland. She's too big. So yeah, we have to be out in a month, February 28th. So my dad's cottage is heated, except for the front porch. It's too bad, but it's not surprising because it's all big windows. So the rest of it, you go to the front porch through like patio doors, sliding patio doors. So the rest of it is heated. So I mean, we just, you know, keep the patio doors closed or whatever. But if we end up being there, I don't want to move twice. I don't even want to move once. I hate moving. Like packing and unpacking, hate moving. But yeah, I'm like, okay, we're going to have to move into this cottage, probably. Unless we find a house first in the next month that we can move into by the end of February, which is our closing date, then yeah, we're going to have to move into the cottage. And at first I was like, oh God, I don't want to move twice. And we got to move into the cottage. And it's kind of like down a little dirt road. And do they even plow the road in the winter? And you know, Canadian worries, right? So I got to thinking though, and the more I think about it, the more I like the idea of living in the cottage because we can live there all summer if we want. So then there's no rush to buy a house. Right now we're feeling really rushed. But if we go move there, then all of the pressure is off. We don't have to find a house right away. We don't have to settle for a house. We feel like, you know, right now, like we were kind of like looking at houses that we normally wouldn't because we were, you know, gonna settle. Like Rob is very adamant. The one thing he's adamant about is he wants a poured concrete foundation because here in Canada, since, you know, the weather fluctuates so much, like cold winter, warm summer, concrete foundations or foundations themselves can be really horrible and like flood and things. So like concrete block, like cinder block or whatever, or a lot of the older houses have stone foundations and like dirt basements, and yeah, no, we don't want to mess with any of that. But we were looking at even stone. I knew Rob was like, oh my God, panicked when he started looking at houses with stone foundations. Yeah, we don't want that kind of potential nightmare. So yeah, anyway, if we move into the cottage, then we're there for, you know, as long as we want pretty well. And yeah, it really takes the pressure off. And plus, hopefully there's more houses that'll come up in the spring. I don't know why we decided to sell our house in the winter. We're morons. But if we sell our house in the spring, there should be more people listing for sure. I think I'm going to end up using this one because this one, it doesn't look right with that. And I really want to use that. Yeah, so whew, it's exciting, but we're going to have to move in the winter into this cottage. And then when we find a house, we'll have to move again. Look at this girl coming down those stairs, guys. That is awesome. Yeah. I kind of like him with that. You think? Ladybug's kind of off by himself, but I think it's okay. He can hold his own. He's kind of big. So dancing, ladybug, stairs, mouth, and dragon. Boom. Look at that. It takes me so much longer to go through the like little folder and pick out everything that I need, all the prompts for that day, than to actually put them down and glue them. So yeah. Oh, and good thing the cottage, even though it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, you can get high-speed internet. So that's awesome. So Rob will be able to work from the cottage. He won't have to drive into the city every day. I mean, it's only like I don't know, probably like 35 minute drive. So it's not bad. We're used to like a 5-minute commute because we live right in the city. But yeah, in the winter, and it's kind of like provincial highway. It's not like we have like the Trans-Canada Highway, which is big and, multi-lanes and goes across Canada and is federally like taken care of. And then you have provincial highways, which are like usually 2-lane and they're kind of small and usually pretty crappy, like asphalt and stuff. So yeah, ugh. So hopefully he won't have to travel too much. We're taking that into account too when we buy a house, because we do want to be out of town, but he's got to be, we're saying, within 45 minutes of the city so he can get to work if he needs to. Because right now, yeah, he works from home. He works from home exclusively right now. But apparently they're supposed to go back to the office eventually. Or if something comes up, he has to go to the office. We want to be close enough that he's not going to have to travel like an hour and a half. You hear that music? Ridiculous. You can tell when he's not on a call, Rob. He's got his TV like turned up loud. I'm like that too, though. I've always got to have something on while I'm working, whether it be like TV kind of in the background or podcasts or, music or whatever. I've always got to have something on. Audiobook. This week, though, I've been trying to get caught up on my YouTube videos. So, not my YouTube videos, but other people's YouTube videos, watching YouTube videos. Sorry if I follow you and I haven't watched one of your videos for a while. I feel so horrible. I'm a horrible person. I'm a horrible friend. But yeah, trying to get caught up on those while I work on these pants, right? Dun, dun, dun. Boom! 26! All right, let's do 27. This video is probably getting long because I've been just talking and talking. Well, 23 minutes. We're not bad. We're not bad. Okay. Oh, something just fell out here. Oh, pillows. So we're doing something squishy. Rainbow, ocean wave, paw print, and faucet. Squishy, rainbow, wave, paw print, and faucet. Look at these stickers. But I don't know if I want to put 3D stickers in there, but these are like, look at that. Like, I'm just going to cut that out and put him in something that, like, because it looks like he's like got these like mittens on. Okay, squishy, rainbow, ocean wave, paw print, and faucet. Squishy, wave, there's a sticker, paw print. Squishy, rainbow, wave, paw print, and faucet. Wave, look at these stickers. Oh, rainbow. Look at that umbrella. That's probably going to be what I use. A smaller version of the same tie. The other one was from the cover. Oh, squishy. I get the Pillsbury Doughboy. I had a hard time with Squishy, and then I saw him and I was like, oh, that works. Rainbow. Kind of put this over here. Kind of big. I mean, I could use a pillow for Squishy too. I think that's maybe what I did. Because I think it's cushion, not pillow. That's, oh wait, I have the full list here. Where is it? Here it is. All right, so let's see what that one, I think I put it in for cushion, but it's not a cushion, it's a pillow. Squishy rainbow ocean wave pop and faucet, something made from wood, pizza ostrich mug glove, something that floats, egg fence unicorn pillow. Oh, it is pillow, not cushion. Okay, so that is a pillow. All right, we'll keep that there because I mean, Pillsbury Doughboy is definitely cutting it for Squishy. Every time I see him, I think about the little commercial where he gets poked in the belly and he's like, hee. Squishy rainbow ocean wave pop print and faucet. I gotta keep repeating them to myself because I don't, yeah, I'm not gonna remember. Oh, nice rainbow there too. Oh, and this was like, these are like little like people that work with ceramics usually make these. They're little like glaze testers. So I mean, they make these and just keep them in their studio. So they're like, okay, how does this color look like when it's fired, right? So I love that. I had a, yeah, it was an article and it had a bunch of them. I think it was in one of those Canada Arts magazines actually. Squishy rainbow wave pop print and faucet. Awesome faucet. Boom. Explaining how it works. Thought that was really cool. That's nice art too. I think it's a painting. I was gonna say I couldn't remember if it was a fiber art or like painting, but it appears to be painting, I think. Oh, this wave too though, but this one's gonna be too big, I believe. Ooh. Drop one. Okay, so the last one for this grouping, day 27. Let's see what we got here. So there's wave, rainbow. You know what? Oh, no. I was going to say I was going to decide that that was too big already, but no, I'm going to hold off on that decision because I might be able to make it work. So Squishy, I've got one thing. Faucet, I've got one thing. Wave, rainbow, and paw print. Paw print is probably going to end up being that. Like I said, I like these little puffy stickers. They're not super puffy, but they're already all curled kind of thing. So puffy stickers can be a pain in the butt. They don't stick. I really like that. I like it better than that. That's kind of super dark. Okay, let's see what we're doing here. Okay, if I put the wave, I think I'll cut around it if I use that. Wave, rainbow. I mean, I do have lots to choose from. This one I think is going to be too big regardless. Okay, I'm going to cut this out so I can visualize this better here. I'm just going to cut like a little border around it so you can see. And it's going to, I think it'll stand out more like that. The background and the border. So yesterday I got caught up on Kim Newberg is hosting a like a challenge or whatever, or tutorial kind of thing, or course class on making a junk journal out of a hardcover book, like what you'd call like a coffee table book, I guess, like a big, you know, reference hardcover, well, not reference, I guess, but like hardcover book. I call them coffee table books. Anyway, so all of my stuff is packed, so I kind of, the only one I have currently that I had thrifted just recently that wasn't packed away, it was a Christmas one, and I'm like, it's January, I don't want to do Christmas, so I'm gonna go out, I think, when I go to my glasses place. I think I'm gonna go look and see if I can find one, because I mean, I don't really have time to do this challenge, but I really want to do it. Like, she's going through deconstructing the book and all of that, and I've never made a journal like that, and I like this size. This size is nice. So it'll end up pretty well that size, right? Ish, depending on the size of the book I buy. But yeah, she's been going through whatever, and you're going to use like the whole book kind of thing. Like she took it apart in her first video. I think she's got 3 posted. I watched 3 anyway that she's posted. I don't know if she's posted any more since. This was yesterday. And then like breaking down the book and like sorting the pages. So like some you're going to keep to use as pages in the book, and some you'll use for like to make ephemera and things like that, or like pockets and things like that. So yeah, it was funny because I was just watching her video just because I was like, oh, I'm not gonna have time for this. But then now I'm like, okay, I need to make time for this. You know, moving in a month, no big deal. Oh, yep. So I gotta go out and find a book. I could go in my garage and dig through all the boxes, but it's February or almost February here, and it's cold, and we just got, like, we haven't had snow. We had an ice storm weekend before this past one, and it was horrible, but this weekend we got snow. We got at least a couple feet for sure. It was enough that Rob was out there snow blowing for quite a long time. And it's kind of annoying because like we have a garage, but we can't park our car in it. We used to never use the garage for the car except for snowstorms. Well, I guess I don't say used. Yeah, not used to. Like we never used the garage. We never put the car in the garage except for snowstorms. There we go. I'm gonna get that out eventually. So yeah, and of course it's full of crap. Put him on a wave like he's a little wee. I feel like he needs a little surfboard. I like this one better. Oh, I can put that down there. Okay, because I find those a little dark now that I've got them on there. Oh, look at that, guys. That'll work. That'll work. Nice. Still don't know what the Pillsbury Doughboy, though. He can, oh, wait. Guys. Look at that. I'll put that up there, like, because, like, it's a faucet and then, like, water. Boom. I'm like, ooh, I'm brilliant. All right. Paw print. That's the only one that's left. I think maybe I'll just kind of, he's like, wee. Oh, look, because the wave goes that way and then he'll go that way. Yep. That is it, guys. That is it. I'm even going to cut this off since it'll be hidden. No sense in gluing that down. So yeah, the rest of my day is going to be spent. I do have to hop out, go to the eyeglasses place, and go to probably Salvation Army and pick up a book, because we all know how I feel about the hardcover books at Value Village. They start at like $6. Or you know what? If I can't find anything at Salvation Army, I am going to go to Value Village, because I mean, I'm making a whole journal out of this. So yeah, I think it would be worth it. I don't know what theme I'm going to choose. Depends on what's out there. I was kind of thinking gardening, but I don't know. That's a little too easy. Oh, it's just a bit crooked. But we'll see what I can find. So I figured, yeah, if I had to pay like $6 for a hardcover book, a nice one, okay, maybe I'll check HomeSense, because they have the nicest coffee table books. And when they mark them down in their clearance section, sometimes you can get them for like $5 a piece. Those of you that have been following me like since the beginning, my first journal I ever made on here to post was my junk food journal. And I had a lot of ephemera from that, from a book I got at HomeSense or Marshall's or whatever, on Dylan's Candy Store in New York City. So beautiful, beautiful candy pictures. So yeah, they got really cool coffee table books like that. Is that the proper term? Like, is there something else to call them? I've always just called them coffee table books, because like that's kind of what you do, right? Like big honking books, and you just put them on your coffee table, and it's just, you know, just interesting. It's got the, you know, you got people over or something, and they're just kind of sitting there, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna check out this book. I have a couple on my coffee table. Like I have it's like a little shelf underneath the table. And I've got one. I had bought it to cut up, secondhand book about gnomes, and this book is adorable. If you watch Possum Patty, she's used it before. Yeah, it's this illustrated book of gnomes from the 70s, and it's absolutely adorable. I could not cut it up. We kept it. Really, really cute. And I have one that I got at HomeSense. It's oh, it's so cool. This guy's art is like assemblage, whatever. And he uses one of the things he uses the most is, well, he does portraits. So he does a lot of candy portraits, and he does found object portraits. Like, chances are, if you've seen in ads, like, you know, candy faces or whatever, chances are it's this guy. So that's really cool. I was going to cut that up because there's so many cool objects, but yeah, couldn't bring myself to cut that one up either. That one might be cut up someday, but ugh, I got like cat hair stuck to my fingers. Okay, little paw print. Boop. Okay, so that's it. I'm not sure how I feel about the paw print. Maybe it should be over there, but it's good enough. It's good enough. Okay, so that is days 25, 26, 27. Thanks for sticking with me, and sorry about the long video today. And yeah, the next video will be the last days. And then I'll tell you about this. I'll do a final video, and I'm going to do something for the cover. And then, yeah, so what I'll do for my final video for Junk Journal January is do like a flip through. We'll go back and look at the pages, and I'll tell you what I've done to the inside covers, and I'll make a, I kind of have an idea of how to do a little like book plate or whatever saying, you know, Junk Journal January 2023. All right, so thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.